What's with the new costumes, guys?
We just felt it was time for a change.
It's so out of character.
It's about time, if you ask me.
Many alternate versions of Superman imagine what would happen if the world's greatest hero abandoned his ideals. Usually those stories end with the tyrant being defeated before his vision can truly take hold. But that is not the case when it comes to Justice Lord Superman. What makes Justice Lord Superman different from all other versions is that he is not stopped. For 2 years, he successfully reshapes the entire world according to his beliefs. His nightmare is not an attempted dictatorship, it is a functioning one.
I'm sorry, we can't allow it right now. They're just not ready. But an election isn't like football. There's a lot more to lose.
True enough.
And with that power, we've made a world where no 8-year-old boy will ever lose his parents because of some punk with a gun.
So when do you think might be a good time to have one?
Patience, Mr. President.
Justice Lord Superman's transformation begins with a single irreversible decision, a decision that will affect the entire world. After President Lex Luthor executes the Flash, Superman abandons the moral restraint that has always defined him. When Luthor claims that Superman secretly enjoys their endless conflict because it allows him to keep playing the hero, Superman decides that he is finished with the cycle. He kills the president with his heat vision and ends the cycle permanently. This moment becomes the foundation of an entirely new philosophy.
I did love being a hero, but if this is where it leads, I'm done with it.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
After this, Superman concludes that evil persists because heroes refuse to do what is necessary. If killing one corrupt leader can save millions, then perhaps freedom itself is an obstacle to peace. And the rest of the Justice League follows him. They do not overthrow Superman or split from him. Instead, they gradually embrace his worldview. The Justice League, once the world's greatest defenders of liberty, becomes the enforcement arm of a global authoritarian government. This is one of the Justice Lord's greatest successes. Superman does not conquer the world alone through brute strength. He convinces Earth's greatest heroes that the loss of freedom is an acceptable price for absolute security. Their methods are horrifying, but undeniably effective. Justice Lord Superman no longer imprisons dangerous criminals. Instead, he uses his heat vision to perform a crude lobotomy on every major supervillain and criminal capable of threatening society.
Why, certainly, Superman.
This kind of thing just doesn't bother me anymore. In fact, nothing really bothers me anymore. But you might want to watch out for Superman.
My bones are mine.
You lobotomized him.
There are at least 6 different ways I can stop you right now.
But they all involve deadly force, don't they? And you don't do that.
After the lobotomy, supervillains and mass murderers become harmless shells of their former selves, quietly occupying prison cells without resistance. Arkham Asylum is no longer full of scheming psychopaths waiting for their next escape. It is filled with individuals who have permanently lost their ability to choose anything at all. From Superman's perspective, this is the perfect solution. No more Joker, no more Poison Ivy, no more cold-blooded murder, no more endless battles where innocent people die because villains inevitably return. Crime is almost completely eliminated. That success is what makes the Justice Lords so much more unsettling. Their system actually works, at least by the narrow metric they value. Citizens no longer live under the constant threat of supervillains leveling cities or criminals escaping prison every few months. The streets are safe, the world is stable, but it is no longer free. Governments become ceremonial at best, and the free press is suppressed.
Can't speak my mind, can't think.
It's only temporary, man. They gave us their word.
What's going on?
Just a small protest at the college.
And cops off campus! And cops off campus!
The police are handling it.
It only takes one spark to start a fire.
Elections no longer matter because real authority belongs to the Justice Lords. Citizens live under constant surveillance by beings powerful enough to hear conversations across cities and travel anywhere on Earth within minutes. Peace exists, but only because every meaningful opposition has been removed. That is because nobody in his own universe is capable of stopping Justice Lord Superman. By the time we first see him in his own suit, he has already won. There is no active resistance capable of defeating him. His fellow Justice Lords agree with him. The world's governments have been neutralized. The media has been silenced. His enemies have literally had their minds destroyed. His regime is stable because every potential challenge has already been eliminated. The only reason he is ultimately defeated is because he makes the mistake of invading another universe. There, he encounters something his own world no longer possesses, a Justice League that still believes power must have limits.
Wait a minute. In this world, we're the bad guys.
Remember when everyone liked us?
Since when does that matter to you?
Since I started seeing the fear on everyone's face.
Had Justice Lord Superman remained in his own universe, there is no proof that anyone could have overthrown him, and that does not go into what he is capable of in the future. When fighting the Flash of the main universe, Justice Lord Superman does not knock Flash unconscious. Once he gains the upper hand, he is fully prepared to kill him. There is only the briefest hesitation before Superman and Lex Luthor interrupt him with the energy disruptor.
Can't do it, can you? I'm the last piece of your conscience.
I've done a lot of things I thought I'd never do these last 2 years. One more won't hurt.
If killing becomes the simplest way to preserve order, then Superman has been shown that he is willing to do it. The version of Superman who once believed every life deserved saving has become slowly corrupted into believing that any action he takes will ultimately be for the best. And so, if an enemy cannot be lobotomized or imprisoned, execution becomes another tool available to maintain peace. And because no one on his Earth is powerful enough to challenge him, there would be no meaningful restraint on those decisions. Superman has never really needed to kill anyone before, but he is willing if he has to.
It's Luthor.
Escaped again?
Don't do it.
Why not? It worked pretty well back home.
Justice Lord Superman genuinely reduces crime. He genuinely prevents future disasters. He genuinely creates a safer planet. But he accomplishes all of this by eliminating the very freedoms Superman was meant to protect. His Earth becomes a place where people no longer fear criminals, but they do fear the heroes. Justice is no longer measured by rights or compassion, but by obedience and stability. Every victory comes at the expense of choice, individuality, and human dignity. Justice Lord Superman represents the possibility that someone with nearly limitless power could become convinced that freedom is simply too dangerous to allow, and then succeed in convincing everyone else that he is right.
I'm not paying for this. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'll pay it, whatever it is. And the food, it was good, really.